students, this is the solution which is based on previous video. First question is define communication. Communication has been defined as the act of giving, receiving or exchanging information, ideas and opinions so that the message is completely understood by both the involved parties, the sender and the receiver. Next question is, what is feedback? Feedback is the transmission of evaluative information about an action, event or process to the original or controlling source. Third question is, briefly discuss the role of the sender in the communication cycle. Answer: the sender or the communicator creates the message and initiates the communication. Fourth question, differentiate between specific and non-specific communication. Answer: specific communication provides detailed and particular information on what the person did well or poorly. Non-specific communication, it provides general comments such as good job or you did great. It is not very useful for the receiver. Good morning students. Today I am going to discuss new topic, barriers in communication. In this topic you will learn about different types of barriers. First, language barrier, second, psychological barrier, third, emotional barrier, fourth, physical barrier, fifth, cultural barrier, sixth, attitudinal barrier, seventh, physiological barrier, eighth, technological barrier, and ninth, stereotyping and prejudice. First, I would like to discuss what is barrier in communication. So students, barriers in communication, that is obstacle in communication and the steps or methods to avoid or overcome these barriers. If barriers exist, the receiver will not be able to understand the message clearly and will get confused. So these barriers need to be avoided. Let us discuss the factors that affect our communication one by one. The first is language barrier. It is the most important tool of communication. Each region has its own language or dialect or tone due to which there may be problem in understanding. If the receiver and the sender speak the same language, read, write and understand the same language, there is direct and clear communication. Next, psychological barrier. The mental and psychological state of the sender and the receiver affects how the message is sent, received and understood. Some psychological barriers are: first, negative image of the person with whom the communication needs to be done. Second, stigma, which is also known as a symbol of disgrace which gets attached with a person. Next, fear of failure. Next point is lack of confidence. Then, lack of understanding of the events occurring around. Next, emotional barrier. Emotions like anger, frustration, humor, sadness may affect communication and need to be controlled. Next barrier is physical barrier. Means physical barrier such as noise, environment, surroundings also affect communication. For example, meeting in a crowded restaurant and a meeting in an office room. Next is cultural barriers. Different cultures have different dressing, religion, food and drink, habit and general behavior. Understanding of these things helps to reduce the barrier. Next, attitudinal barrier. Some people are introvert, some extrovert, some selfish, and some have ego. All these are attitudinal barrier and affect communication. Next, physiological barrier. Some diseases, disorder, or physical limitations also affect communication and are known as physiological barrier. Next, technological barrier. Some barriers are due to the technology, such as email can't be sent due to non-availability of internet or problem with the modem. No communication due to non-availability of the phone network. Also, dependency on technology has affected our personal communication skills. Now, next barrier is stereotyping and prejudice. When we preconceive or create a mental picture of someone or something and try to relate or symbolize based on our mental picture, it is called stereotyping and prejudice, and it affects communication. Now, factors that help us to overcome barriers are: first, clear pronunciation; second, slow speech; third, speak with confidence; next, stay calm; fifth, overcome physical barrier; sixth, maintain eye contact; seventh, do not stereotype and prejudice; next, use language known to the receiver. So students, homework for today is question number 1, define barriers in communication. Second, write different names of barrier in communication. Third, write short notes on psychological barrier. Second, language barrier. Thank you.